in sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Longhorns will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Tigers offense will have the football first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the two.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Second down, they'll go to the air. Puts it out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Texas offense will go to work for the first time. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. They'll leave it with him. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Off the play fake. He'll take a shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Couldn't pick it up on 2nd down. Now they need a couple on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Longhorns looking to convert on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Woods. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the tailback. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Got the 1st down and more. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Complete. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The lone back's got it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. They'll try to get the first through the air. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Siegel. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Finds the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off play action. Catch in the middle, it's Woods. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. Runs through a tackle. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. And the Longhorns line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 9th play of the drive coming. It will be a 3rd and 7. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Longhorns! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Hawaii is ahead in this one, but unlike the playing days of Colt Brennan and Timmy Chang, this has not been a blowout today in Aloha Stadium. They're up by just 1 over New Mexico. We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll go to the ground. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Now the toss. Creates a little space. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. From the gun, wants to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Auburn sends out the punting unit. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. With the catch, it's Westbrook. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's Seagal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Longhorns line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Picked off! What a way to set him up! Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll give it to the back. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll try the left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Snags it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Texas! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So here comes the Auburn offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Running behind that left side. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Longhorns! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got his man, makes the grab. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Auburn lines up quickly.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Wants to throw it. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Complete in the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. What a grab with one hand. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. It's complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll try the run. And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. He'll run it again. Got room to work. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Texas!
offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, what a cut! Gets away from 1, finds some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Westbrook. They make the stop at the 37, but not move forward. He's got 10 yards and the first down. Lost to throw again. With the catch, it's Westbrook. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Second down coming up.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. The running back has it. Turning it on! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense working from the pistol. Now the play fake. He's got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Firing to the right, complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long.
And down he goes back at the 3.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
The Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Off play action on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. The play action fake. Going for it all. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Setting up the screen. Makes one man miss. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Brings up 2nd.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Touchdown, Auburn! Great job by the back on the option.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Hawaii is getting dominated today. And, you know, the folks in Honolulu deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 16 to New Mexico. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Trying play action. Got his man quickly. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Leaves it with the back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Dumps it to the back. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He just refused to go down, kept finding space and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1.
Now, a 4th down.
No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pass to 30. Breaks into the open. He's brought down the one of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Goes to the option. The pitch. Touchdown, Longhorn! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That carry puts him over 2,500 yards for his career.
And it's been really fun to watch this guy's development in college football. He's gotten bigger, stronger, and faster in every game. He just seems to get a little bit better. That's a pretty nice milestone to hit.
The nice milestone, nice consistency, nice durability. It takes you being healthy, and this guy's really done a good job throughout his career being that lead guy and putting up numbers.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. This one's complete.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Tigers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. It's a draw. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Just feeds the running back. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. And the Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
21 on the play. 1st and goal.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. To the air on 2nd down. Big guy smells it. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They go to the ground. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Siegel. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The Longhorns send out the punt unit. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking left. It's complete. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. 1st and 10 coming up. The give to the back. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Off the boot, looking for his man. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Finding an escape route. It's a seam wide open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He leaves it with the back. Headed to the end zone. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Arkansas State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Jonesboro for some time. They're up by 31 over Louisiana. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And the returner will be brought down. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.